In the earlier, we talk about like the difference of the culture in the UK and in Italy. Just like you say, so Italian, they like to like chat with the other people, and then so it's like very friendly. And then if you meet your friend, you will give a kiss, you will like give a hug. So that's why like in the beginning it's like very difficult to keep the social distancing. In Taiwan, I think it really depends on like a different city. If you are living in Taipei, the capital, and the population is like is huge, so the people it's very difficult to keep the social distancing. But if you go to like other city, then probably it's easier to get the social distancing. Since we are talking about the culture, the strategy in the UK and in Taiwan is because of the culture. So in the UK, if you tell the people saying you just stay at home, you cannot go out, you cannot go like travel, you cannot do anything, then people they will like angry. But in Taiwan, because of the different relationship with the government, so Taiwan is like a very well behavior to follow the government. How do you see in Italy?
Yeah, so I think initially most people always think that when there's a rule, is for someone else. Right? Like, it's not really for me. I can do whatever I want.
Okay.
And you always need, besides rule, you also need like policy. So one thing that is noticing on the news, for example, is that people who are saying, okay, we have this self-isolation, we have quarantine, let's go have a picnic in the park all together, or let's go to the beach because the weather is very nice at the time. And then, so they started having some issues, and the government had to send the police out to talk to people. You go out and search on YouTube, for example. I'm sure you can find some videos of like proper mayors going out on the street saying, "Hey guys, please go home and stay home."
Yeah.
And it became kind of viral. That a couple of mayors or like the presidents of some region gave this speech on Facebook, and they became so angry at people because they weren't respecting the regulations. At the very beginning, most of the Italians didn't take the new rules seriously enough, and definitely that had a bad impact on the situation, but the cases kept going up. But I think now finally they're actually understanding, and like social distancing is taking place. I think also the rules are a bit clearer. At the beginning, it wasn't fully understood by everyone what was needed, but the president had more or less every day gives a speech on live on TV or Facebook so that people can know what's the latest information, and it's coming also from an official source. Because another thing I think that may be common in the UK too, probably in the US, potentially even in Taiwan, there's always this fake news going around. And like one thing is sharing some information with maybe like my dad, for example, who went to uni, he has some understanding, he's a vet, so he knows about viruses and stuff. One thing is sharing the same information with my grandpa, who he believes everything pretty much. So like controlling also the information that's going out, I think it's another big part that the government is trying to work on a lot. And there's the interviews for doctors now going on out so that people can listen to some sources that are more trustworthy than just a Facebook post you've seen somewhere.
So recently, so also like in Taiwan, it's like fake news everywhere. So it's a big problem. I read the news, but it's from CNN. So I hope it's like it's true. The situation in Italy probably is a little bit like serious now. So many cities they are doing like a quarantine. So it's like they try to like lock down the city, but only allow for necessary activities. So how do Italians respond to this situation?
I think at first it was a bit of a big panic I think a couple of weeks ago, when they locked the north, the area around Milan. Milan is a big. You can compare it to Taipei for the importance it has for the country in terms of business. There's like a lot of people from outside who moved to Milan to work there. Yeah. And as soon as they heard that they were going to lock down the region, like 1,000 of them went to the station to take a train and go back to the south or to smaller places of Milan. So there was definitely a panic component. But I think now with the panic going away, people start to realize actually
it's necessary to make a stay.
Yeah. So there's always someone who will break the rules and do whatever they want.
So it's like even in Taiwan. So right now, if you go back to Taiwan, you need to do a home isolation for 14 days. And then you need to give the address, you need to give the mobile phone number to, we call it a local mayor. So it's not the city mayor, but it's a local, it's a kind of a village or a small area mayor. So they will check, so they will come to the address you give them. And if they cannot find you, and then they make a call to you, and then if you don't answer them, they will use police to track you down. If you are found by the police, they will give you a fine, and then the fine is 1 million new Taiwanese dollar. So it's very very high. Because someone is always they go back to Taiwan and then they go out to buy the bubble tea. So to buy bubble tea and then to eat local food, because they miss bubble tea too much, so they break the rule to buy the bubble tea and for 1 million new Taiwanese dollar. There's always someone breaking the rules. So I think it's very similar Taiwan. There is a center of CDC, so the Center of Disease Control. They are doing their best to report what is the situation in Taiwan, and then they give a suitable policy. So tracking down the people they go back to Taiwan. Because it's in these 2 weeks there are many Taiwanese students. They go back to Taiwan. And because UK is it's kind of a series in the UK now. So if you are flying from UK and back to Taiwan, you need to do the home isolation for 14 days. But most of the Taiwanese people they can follow the rule. I saw some videos saying Italian is locked down in the building, and then many people they sing the national song, and it's very good because even Italian they are locked down, but they positive, so they help each other, and I see it's very important because even now it's very difficult. Just keep safe. So nowadays I just stay home. And I try to get a delivery, but the delivery is all cancelled. And then the only availability is in the middle of April. So I don't know. So I have to go out to buy some milk, some egg. Maybe the news is heard very terrible, but if I have an opportunity to tell to a British or Italian, and then we will realize the situation is not too bad.
When the Second World War was going on, and it was the partisan movement, freeing from fascism. And it was used more recently, like in a lot of movies. And for example, so Money Heist, the TV series by Netflix.
Yeah.
When they like trying to rob.
It's the rubber band. Yeah. So and then I see the song and then it's a very catchy. So is it like in Italy? So everyone can sing the song, or it's like very popular?
Yeah, it's very popular. Everyone knows it.
Really? Okay.
It's a bit political. It's a bit of the left part of the fighters who were freeing Italy from fascists. So some people love it, and people from the left love it still. While the ones who are a bit more on the right, like kind of in the UK, the Tories. So we used to have Berlusconi. I don't know if you remember him, former president, or Salvini lately, who's another politician. Like they are more on the right side, so they don't like it too much. But across Croatia,